those of you who were involved in my live stream a few days ago will know that I've got some new moulds from IntoResin. So first of all, this one is a big frog. Now I'm going to make a frog with a crown on. I'm going to make a separate video on that one because it's big and I think it's going to be fun. So that'll be a video all of its own from the handmade range, of course. However, there's all these as well. Now, I know some of these are definitely handmade. I'm not sure whether they all are, but they're sort of kind of interesting. Should we get them out and have a look? So here we have got little birdies. And as you can see, they've got the hole for a hook or a jump ring or something to go through, and a load of little round cabochons. So I'm kind of envisaging these being all sort of dangling, maybe from a, you know, like a wind chime or something. And similarly, we've got tea stuff. I think these are not from the handmade range. I think these are commercially made ones and therefore will be a lot more affordable as well. So we've got seashells, we've got crabs. You can see what there is there. That's all lovely, isn't it? And I think these are butterflies. Oh, they're cute. You'll see that the dangle is right in the middle as well. Isn't that interesting? So those look fun. We have also got... I've been dying to get my hands on this one. This is definitely from the handmade range. Notice it comes with a chain. Is that a couple of chains? Yeah. That is a little cat that hangs on to your chain. His little paws hook over. Let's get him out. Overkill scissors time. Now, as always, IntoResin send the care instructions with their moulds. It's gorgeous, isn't it? I've got to make that. Yeah, they send the care instructions with their moulds. So, and they generally comprise keeping them safely back in their little bags and not spraying alcohol on them, not using heat guns, things like that. That is a turtle pot. Absolutely got to make that one today, haven't we? That's his little shell look. Got to make that one today. I'm thinking I might save these for another project. We'll make some lovely dangles with those. But those and the little cat we definitely need to make today. And this, I think, is just adorable. Look at those. Little tiny fish. So I am going to be making those as well. So we have a plan. We're going to keep these to one side. We're going to keep the big frog to one side. They can go into the queue. But we are going to make the little fishes and the turtle and the cat and see how he fits onto the chain. So there we are. That's today's little makes. Now, I've got to decide what to do with each of them, haven't I? Now, I think I'm just going to go for, yeah, what I often do, just subtle colours. Except for the fish. I think they should be bright orange. But other than that, let's go for subtle colours. So I'm going to mix up some resin. I'm using craft resin today. This is one I've been testing a lot lately. And it's new to me. And so far, I'm mightily impressed with it. Their UV resin's great as well. Particularly great, I have to say. There we go. It is a one-to-one, so nice and easy. So let's get stirring. Now, as always, I've stirred too fast. Look at all those bubbles, but look how well it's degassing. Can you see all the bubbles popping? I'm going to decant some out. And this is going to be for the turtle. I thought we'd have a purple turtle. Why not? I do like purple. Yeah, it's your different colour mat today. I thought that would make it easier to see what I'm doing if I'm making everything in purple. But also, thought we'd have a change, you know. A minty green goes quite nice with the purple, doesn't it? So let's mix this in thoroughly. Now that is darker than I intended, I think. But we'll see what it looks like when it goes into the pot. I think I probably would have got away with a little bit less colour in there. That is the Let Resin alcohol inks. I forgot how strong the purple was. There we go. We're well mixed. Now, everybody went crazy for turtles this year, didn't they? So I'm expecting this one to be a big hit. I think it's new. I certainly hadn't noticed it before. Just trying to make sure that the resin gets into all the corners. I think I may have guesstimated that about right. That was lucky, wasn't it? No skill involved. That was luck. Right. So I've got a tiny bit of the purple left in my pot. Just a tiny bit. So let's have a diddy bit out and do the cat. Let's go for pale purple. And this time I am going to put a tiny bit of sparkle in it. So let's have a little bit of 80 Mesh Super Sparkle White. I think that seems kind of appropriate. I do love the IntoResin handmade moulds. Good news as well, everyone. They took the feedback on the mystery bag. What are they called? You know, they were like a lucky dip almost bag that they were marketing, and they have been working on the contents of that. So anybody who ordered those and found it a little bit disappointing, they are upping the ante. So watch this space. I believe that anybody who's ordering them now should be an awful lot more pleased with the goodies. Now, clearly I put far too much in that one. Try not to scratch the mould in the process. That better? That might be better. Yeah. I'll have a little bit of a clean up in a second as well. Still got a bit left. This cat isn't taking very much at all. So, shall we have a couple of purple fish? Is it all going to be purple today? I was going to do them bright orange, but yeah, hey. I think I might have overfilled that one too. I really should put my glasses on. I've got loads left. So, let's do something else. Blimey, I've got tons left. I mixed way too much. Look at that. Let's dig out one of my old moulds. It's an IntoResin one. It's been well used and abused, as you can see. Let's mix a little bit of purple in with it. Where's my Super Sparkle gone? Let's put a bit of that in too. If there's still some left, I've got a load of these IntoResin moulds. We could do some of these. These are out of the previous deliveries I've had from them. I'm sure you'll have seen these in previous videos. Got a couple of thank yous to make, by the way, in addition to all you amazing people for watching my videos. Thank yous go to IntoResin for sending me these absolutely gorgeous moulds, and to Craft Resin for sending me the resin. Don't forget, on both I have got discount codes for you actually, so do take a quick look down in the video description, because you'll find lots of discount codes down there, but I'll put up towards the top of the list the codes for the particularly for these products. There we go, pretty much there. Should we do another fish? Let's have another fish. Still got a little bit left. These moulds need a good clean. I keep some of them in a drawer just under my desk, just to pop little extras in when I have any little bits of leftovers like this. So if any of you order stuff from my store and you find you've got little cute little bits in there, this is what it is. It's my little teddy bits that I make with my leftovers, and I think they make quite nice little gifts to go with my my orders. And then you can say you've got a little something that you've seen being made on video as well, of course. Waste not, want not. There we go. I think that'll do. I think we're there. Yep, they all look like they're full. We can put a little bit more in this one. There we are. All right. We're just going to let those degas on their own, and I'll see you in a few hours to demold them, and we'll have a look and see what we think of these new moulds. See you later. Okay, demold time. First of all, let's have a look at our little fish. Probably got a bit of tidying up to do around these. Yeah, those two in particular. I couldn't really see what I was doing because the resin was so pale. You could use UV resin in these so easily. Oh, aren't they perfect? I didn't notice they've got eyes. There's an eye there. Oh, well, demold time. And look at this. I didn't notice the little fish had got an eye. How perfect. The paler ones, I went a bit too mad with the resin. And, yeah, I couldn't really see what I was doing, which didn't help. But these are so perfect. Yeah, the other ones I need to do some cleaning up. They will be perfect, but I overspilt the resin a bit too much. Let's just quickly get out our extras. These were from my old IntoResin moulds that I've had kicking around for ages. Some of my old favourites. As you can see, I've used them so many times. The silicone is starting to go white, but it is still producing these most beautiful, beautiful sparkly pieces. Look at that. Making a lot of geodes lately, so this will come in handy. So again, this is an old mould, but still very sparkly. Isn't that beautiful? And these two, look at this sparkle. This one looks like a little handbag. Got so much glitter in, you probably can't tell there, actually. Very sweet. Right, that's my old moulds, as well as we've got a little fish out of the new set. Let's have the cat. Oh, look at that. Now, does he hang on to the chain like he's supposed to? Does it go through? It goes through. Right, I'm going to have to explore that. I'm not quite sure how you put him onto the chain. Looks like there's a hole straight through. That's clever. But look at that. Won't that make a cute, cute, cute little necklace? And the turtle. We've all been waiting to see the turtle, haven't we? Everybody loves a turtle. Turtles were a big thing this year, weren't they? So let's get him out. We're going to want a twist. That's how you get things with the centering out, isn't it? You twist. You're going to be a stubborn little guy, this one. Oh, there we go. It's suddenly... Oh, cuteness... Oops. Cuteness overload. Cuteness overload. Oh. Oh, and his little shell. Does it screw in? No, it just sits in. Oh, I say, look at that. Even without the fact that it's actually a tiny little pot. That is just stunning. Isn't that gorgeous? Absolutely love that. Now, let me see if I can bring you up into the sun a little bit, because we have got sun in the grafter in this morning. So we can see them even better, maybe. Can we get a bit of sun on this? There. Love the colour choice as well. I was pleased with that. Pleased with that. Isn't that shiny? I mean, these moulds are just incredible. I'm now dying to do the frog, of course. We'll do that. That'll be out in a video soon. If they'll have me, I'll join in with Froggy Friday, maybe. I should put my glasses on, shouldn't I? But yeah, I believe there's a little hole let through there to hang his paws through. Ah, I see. That's why the end of the chain is open. And you've got the little clasp to join it onto. Got it. So that you can push it through his hands. Might need to drill through. I think I've got resin into those holes. Yeah, I think I have. But we can soon fix that. And a little quick look at the little fish again. Look at the little fish. Love the little fish. Somebody suggested I do like a deep sea thing soon, so I should do a deep pond thing, actually, I think. So they're going to come in handy, aren't they? Aren't they lovely? Right. Thank you for watching, everyone. I hope you liked seeing these moulds as much as I liked making them. They are gorgeous. Don't forget, I've got a discount code for these down in the video description below, as usual, so go grab that. 20% off is definitely worth having, particularly on the handmade moulds, because they are obviously a little bit more high-end in terms of quality and price. Therefore, they're handmade, designed by their artists. So, yeah, definitely worth getting you 20% off those if you can. I'll see you for the next video, everyone. If you like this one, you're probably going to like the one that comes up here next as well. See you later.